Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 live stream. Hopefully my mic isn't on mute like it was with the previous stream. I bet it is, isn't it? Hopefully it's not muted. Yeah, we're on the Long Island Railroad tonight. We're starting off back wrong at Hicksville and we're going to New York Penn. It's actually, I believe this is a fast service which doesn't stop anywhere apart from New York Penn. So it's about 35 minutes and then after that we can do another service for 20 odd minutes. Let me get this all sorted, then I'll be into the chat. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I hope we're not muted. I know my chances we probably will be. Hello Amela, hello Logan, how you both doing? Hope you're both well. And am I on mute? Obviously if you answer that question then I know I'm not. Let's get that sorted. Train Sim World 2, there it is. You're not muted? Good, good. You like the M7? Awesome, like me too. It reminds me of sort of, British trains, like the 313 and it just reminds me of British trains, the M7 and the M3. You are muted again. Very funny, Davidoff, very funny. Hello, Andres. Hello, Davidoff. Hello, David. How are you? I'm enjoying the new updates on Long Island Railroad. Awesome, me too. They are brilliant. How's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's well. Hello, Daniel, and goodbye, Daniel. Enjoy work, mate. Let's get this sorted. ATC, there it is. No, that's the alert. There's ATC. Hopefully you're well, Davidoff, mate. That's on. Let's get them on just a tad. The keyboard isn't even on. Get the marker lights off. Headlights to. Someone said they have to be on bright, but do they? I'll put them on bright. Compliments the M7. It's a good train. Hello, Metro, how are you as well? Or CP, as you're now known. Let's get the doors unlocked. Don't want to be late, do we? And yeah, obviously, if you haven't seen the Long Island Railroad upgrade, well, here is one of the most obvious upgrades. The PIS now at stations, which looks brilliant. When you'll see another train, please dim the lights. Is that what they do in real life? Let me find Long Island Railroad on here. Where is it? I think it was one of the first ones I did. Long Island Railroad. There you are. Cool, let's pop you on. And now we wait. Evening Pivers, how are you? Looking for a good enough keyboard for Train Sim? Any recommend? Just a basic one, Andres. I've got a Logitech one, probably worth 20 odd quid. Does the job how it should. Alright, man. Right. No, maybe we are stopping at places. I thought this was the fast one. Well, it's fairly quick. Right, Minola next. Let's get going. Yes, we're on the M7 this evening. They do is to prevent engineers from being distracted from intense lighting. Well, I suppose that's probably on the, take for example Sandpatch Grade, maybe you'd do that. But I think on this one the headlights aren't that bright even when they are on bright. So I think it'll be alright. Quickly get this in all the places it needs to be in. Mineola is a spot for rail fans. Joe, it's the Oyster Bay branch that goes off there, isn't it? So I suppose you see quite a few trains coming in and out. Hello. Oh god, for some reason I thought it was the ATC then. I was like, I'm screwed. Cool, let's pop it in our Discord server. Lovely. Yeah, we're coming out of Hicksville at the moment, which is the most easterly point you can go on the route. Let's go. Very quiet start, but obviously thanks everyone for coming in. I'm guessing a notification didn't go out, pretty typical. Yeah, but thanks all for coming in. Right, let's go. We are off. Yes, we'll go to New York Penn and then we'll go back to somewhere. We'll do something. Oh, really, Mella? That's proper tight guidelines. only got the Discord one, some YouTube one. Probably Relay again, that's what it usually is. What's your favourite train in the game? It's got to be the Class 377. Just because I've been on it many times, I see it pretty much every day. I've got that personal connection with it. That's all right, Davidoff. I'm good, Davidoff. I'm good. Oh, that was quite a fast cross there. Hello Rexy, hello Laserjet, hello Rio, hello Rob. I think the notification might have just gone out. How's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's well. Yeah, I know I'm overspeeding by 1 mile an hour. What's your favourite Amtrak long distance? I already said Metro. I don't really have a favourite one because I've never been on one. So I can't really say what my favourite Amtrak long distance train is. I did Davidoff, yeah, a few minutes. I'm gonna do it anyways. So we're going pretty fast along here. And you do sort of get that sensation of speed in the M7. It's fairly low to the tracks. This is like the subway underground. I mean, it's very similar. Are you on Great Western Railway soon? It was only about a week ago we were on it, but I'm sure we'll be on it soon enough. I've got West Somerset Railway to do. I looked today, and we have done West Somerset Railway since the beginning of April. So I was like, whoa. So yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow. I saw, oh nice, that bit. And the Back Medway one, cool. Yeah, so we'll do West Somerset Railway tomorrow. I'm guessing it's probably by satellite, Andres. I mean, I'm sure they got help from people who work there and all, but I'm guessing it was probably from satellite, because Skyhook Games are only a small company based in Liverpool, so I doubt they would have travelled all the way to the deepest, darkest Utah to do bits and bobs about Cane Creek. I reckon probably satellite images, and they might have got people there to do a few bits. Hello EDLB, how are you? Got the Cathcart route on Sunday, and I'm loving it at the moment. It's so good. Awesome. That's a brilliant route. Our station's next, I think. What have you got for dinner tonight? Oh, questions. I've got pizza tonight. Hello Josh, how are you as well? I heard Rochester Bridge station on South Eastern High Speed is abandoned. It is. But you can go there. You can go there, Rio, yeah. But obviously you can't. It's not an official station. I heard they changed the TSW menu. Since I'm not going on the game today, when you end up, can you please go to the menu? They haven't changed the menu, I don't know. They've changed the icon, I suppose maybe for Xbox as well. They've changed the game icon on the sort of main menu, say your Xbox dashboard or your PlayStation dashboard. That's been changed. My local Heritage Railway opens tomorrow, but I'm going to miss it because I have a school trip for 2 nights and 3 days. I'm sure it will still be open by the time you get back. Probably better weather when you get back. I'm good, Josh. How are you? Hello, Amanda. Hello, Pete. Hello, Muzzer. We're alright for now, Muzzer, mate. Yeah, we're alright for now, mate. No breakfast tomorrow. How are you, Muzzer? Nothing was due to I need milk. Have some toast, Davido. Or I'll just have cereal without the milk. I mean, it's not as nice, but still something to eat. 10 minutes ago, I was on the livery editor and I made a new line, London National Railway. Oh, brilliant. Well, London National Railway. Does that make sense? London National Railway? Really? But cool, really. Oh, it's Wilder, yes. How you doing, Josh? Well, you've already said. Good. How are you, Pete? Right, there's the Oyster Bay branch there, I believe what it is on the right. And we are a 10-car unit today, so pretty much right to the end of the platform. That's alright. Good to hear, Muzzer. You know how you made the SPT livery? I didn't make it, Muzzer. No, Pete did it for me. Me on livery editor is not a good combination. Still tough, fair enough. Pete, will take it easy, mate. Put your feet up, play a bit of farm sim, I'm guessing. Or do some train tracking. Hello, Nick. Yes, I remember. Yeah, see ya, take care. I know that's one of those funny names. So I'm going to say the first bit. Oyster, yeah. No, not Oyster card, no. Here we are. And the next one on this side. This one is at 12:55. So we probably see that train at Jamaica. Obviously not the country, the station. So every hour from the station. Yeah, pretty much every hour. Although there's a couple of hours gap there. So maybe it's not too busy. Have you heard of the National Chattanooga and St. Louis Railroad? No, I haven't, Pivers. I haven't. Metro, no. Right, off we go. It's Jamaica next, I believe. Yeah, Jamaica. We've got 9.2 miles. Hello, Jackie Dory. Get back to making see Mrs. Cake. Maybe Davidoff. What's your opinion on the new ScotRail route? Only positive things about that, Josh. It's brilliant. That's all I can really say. It's a brilliant route. The 314 is incredible. The route's incredible itself. The scenery, the variety. You get the branches where you can get a bit of speed on. You've got the loop, obviously one side. It's just a great route. You heard about the Cotton Belt? You asked me the other day, Metro. Yes. And I said it's probably a railway going across the southern states, because that's where cotton was grown. And you told me. Doing Cathcart Circle, southeast and high speed, awesome. Oh, hello. Are we not getting power? Oh, there we go. I think there might have been a little gap. I haven't seen it, Muzzer. What's your favourite route on TSW2? East Coast Way. Hello, Commander Fawn. How are you? You brought Diesel Legends. Awesome. How are you finding it? It's raining here. You had most of our weather from yesterday then. Rain, rain, rain. Livery editor is your favourite? Awesome, Rio. Well, I know quite a few people who they don't really drive the trains, they just design the trains. But fair enough, if that's what you prefer doing designing, then why not? Probably 2-0 England, although from the last performance I wouldn't be surprised if we lost. And the team probably just won't be trying tonight as we're already qualified. Imagine we might see a Circle Line train at Paddington, or maybe in future if we got the Circle Line, which does it stop at Paddington? Maybe we see some background AI. I really like the 52. The 101 is a nice train to drive as well. I'm good as well. Good to hear, Fawn. I was playing FS19 and I was on the new American Ohio map, and a lot of the map is literally invisible. Now that's not good to hear then. I'm sure that will probably get taken down then and then sorted out. I'm going for a walk, but I'm going to the shops due to I'm saving my money. Alright, Davido. Well, always healthy to fit and active to go for a walk. Saves you a couple of quid on the bus. There is Josh at England versus the Czech Republic. We've got an M3 coming up here. Oh, there it goes. Coming up on Floral Park, you can see the Hempstead branch coming off now. Or is it really the Hempstead branch? Because there's that branch, and then there's this bit that comes off here. So I suppose, I don't know. I guess it is the Hempstead branch. There was a town called Meads, it's in Eastbourne. There was a town called Meads in Eastbourne. Well, if it was in Eastbourne, Eastbourne is a town itself. Do you enjoy the Cathcart Circle? I thoroughly enjoy it. It's brilliant. There's a locomotive similar to the SD40 called the SD40T2 and the SD45. And they're called the tunnel motors. Oh, awesome. Hello, Brendan. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. I saw that signal change there. See, when it comes to Long Island Road, I don't really know the signals. So it's a guessing game, whether it's red or not. Uh-oh. No one told us about that. Luckily, we did get down fairly sharpish. There we go. Oh. 8 PM. Do you still play South Eastern High Speed? We were on it the other night. I was a bit fast across there, but... Do you enjoy McDonald's chicken nuggets? I mean, who doesn't, Rob? Who doesn't like my nuggets? They are heaven. Can we try and get 20 likes? That'd be brilliant. Don't say boss either. I think one of your mugs came this morning, but I was asleep when they arrived. But I know it's in the post office ready for tomorrow. Oh, awesome, Davidoff. We might get a City Skylines London map, but it's PC only. Alright. Nice Metro. Let's get a flyby shot. Let's, I don't get it from here. Hello, how are you, mate? Yeah, obviously 10 coaches or 10 cars we've got today. I think it'll last since we're playing 20 questions again today. It seems like it, doesn't it, Rob? And obviously it is Tuesday, so that does bring up the usual question. Does pineapple belong on pizza? There you go, that's my question, Rob. For the playing 20 questions again. Good to I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm getting Bus Simulator next week. Awesome. And Cane Creek if it comes out next week. Good, good. Are you going to play City Skylines on PC? Probably not. I'll just stick to it on console. Much more simpler. Doing a ride on the Schnell Fast Tracker on the Dostos, awesome. That's lovely, Peppers. Oh, awesome, CP. Definitely, Rob. Here's Hollis Station, and it's Hillside after this, and then it's Jamaica. Oh, laser jet. Doesn't like me either. Yeah, here's Hillside Depot here. Who's your favourite player in the England team? I wouldn't say I have a favourite. I mean, Ben White, he's obviously a Brighton player who plays in the England team. But I don't know, I don't really have a favourite. Oh, Pivers. Have you heard of Daniel on the best text-to-speech? No, I haven't really. I mean, I know what text-to-speech is, but Daniel on best text-to-speech. Hello, JJ, how are you? Hopefully you're well. Do you like the new Cast P5A? I don't know any of that, Metro. Yeah, I don't know any of that. So when it comes to US trains, my brain just becomes a P. I don't know really anything, apart from the obviously ones we have in the game. I don't really know anything about American trains. They're a whole different world of big trains and lots of things, and yeah. I'm doing F1 2020 tonight, awesome. And we drive in manual. Oh. How can you flip a train emitter? How can you flip A 314. It baffles me. How can you do that? Yes, I will be, Josh. Yeah. Do you think you'll be playing F1 2021? Probably not. I mean, we just sort of stick with GT Sport. Yeah, that's GT Sport. Yeah, that's about it for racing. So yeah, I doubt we'll be getting F1 2021. Heading in with the bus. How are you? Oh God, a big crash. Hello, there's the speed coming down 40. Hello, hang on a second, what's that? We're good. Hello Jake, I'm good, how are you mate? And can we try and get up to 25 lights? In New York, they don't stop for you in the city centre. Well, I mean, that's the city centre, obviously big roads, I'm sure they wouldn't stop for you. I'm sure there's traffic lights and all that. What's the max speed on the Scottish route? It's 55 miles an hour, and that's between Patterton and Nilston, obviously on the Nilston branch. Fair enough, David. Obviously, take your time and, you know. Hello, Gordon. How are you? Good to hear, Jake. I've completed all my M7 journey. I now need to scoop the M3 DLC. Awesome, Munches. Well, the M3 DLC is brilliant. Obviously, the M7 just more classic and, you know, it's awesome. It's always a rush hour on the New York subway. I mean, it pretty much is everywhere on every sort of subway network, sort of in the heart. On a scale of 1 to 10, how relatable was that art photo on your Discord? Very relatable, sorry Chips. Has main specifier barn got PIS yet? No, not yet. And I believe any upgrades now to routes will be coming when Rush Hour comes out. I'm pretty sure I had to mention that. So yeah, when Rush Hour comes out, all these other routes should have all the fancy features on them. Hello, Harrow, how are you? You can open doors on both sides. Well, there we go. Awesome, Rio. We're stopping at Woodside. Yeah, we're stopping at Woodside. Great Western Rail will have PIS. I'm sure it will in future, yeah. Obviously, that is what the Preserve team do. They sort out the older routes and obviously upgrade them. And I'm guessing when Rush Hour comes out, then I suppose their focus will then turn to putting Rush Hour stuff onto the older routes. Good to hear, Harrow. I'm good. Do you think routes can be overpriced? No. Obviously, the amount of work that goes into them, no, I don't think so. I mean, when you think about it, 25 quid is not a lot. So, no, I don't think they're overpriced at all. So when you get Rush Hour, will you be showing off the routes equally? Yes, Pivers. Although, after 3-4 days, we're going to have a long Brighton mainline stream. Just have my homemade soup. Awesome. Joe Amy is the voice of Stagecoach Hull buses and Manchester Stagecoach buses. Lovely, Ria. And Northern Transpennine, I'm sure, well, that wouldn't have PIS, would it? No, Northern Transpennine, that's one of the older routes, so I don't think that has any older PIS boards on it. So I suppose maybe for that we might get some sort of paper timetable we could see. I'm not really too sure about one of the older routes. What would they do with that one? I think West Somerset Railway, they're looking at using chalkboards for sort of the PIS or something like that. Dovetail Games given a release date on Rush Hour. No, all we know is summer 2021. So pretty much any time between now and end of September. Awesome, Jake. Start getting the speed up. So yes, next station is Woodside. I can't wait for the Brighton main line. Awesome, Josh. Me neither. It is exciting, Rio. Yeah, so once we get to New York Penn, which will probably be in 15 minutes, we'll probably do a service from Atlantic Terminal out to Jamaica or something like that. And we see that whole bit of the line. Cool. Yeah, so we're passing through Kew Gardens and Primrose Hills. So we're heading all the way up to there. Hello Mick, I'm good, how are you? Hello Brian, how are you as well? The channel mascot has arrived. Nice Metro. Hello Epic, speed limits are wrong because the Floral Park, Belmont, Queen's Junction interlocking's 80 miles an hour, not 15. This must be fixed before finding the routes around Concoma. Alright. Well, I'm sure maybe when the route... well, actually, it has been upgraded. Or maybe that's the way it was when this is set. Your friend Jacob loves Gatwick Express. Awesome. It's summer. When did Rush Hour release? Rush Hour is not released yet, Brian. What service is this? This was the 12:35 out of Hicksville. Bus will not start. What are you on? There are also 2 false 90 miles an hour speed limit signage after Hillsdale. Alright. Maybe that's one of the other branch lines going off, maybe. No, not 2022, right? I said summer of 2021. So anywhere between now and September. But I'm thinking August. That's sort of the usual time things get released by DTG, like the big things. At London Victoria, will they model the southeastern services? We don't know, Josh. Should have to wait and see. OMSI 2, oh. Alright, Rio. Well, we don't need any text-to-speech at the moment. Will the preserved collection routes still be added to Rush Hour? No, Rush Hour is... let me explain it again. Agree. Yes, and that. Hello, Nunny. How are you? Rush Hour will be added, or preserved collection will be added to Rush Hour. Rush Hour is an add-on Metro. So just imagine, this is Train Sim World 2. This is, the whole game. Obviously, when you say you bought Cathcart Circle, that would add on to the list of routes you own. I'm guessing Rush Hour will be similar, just it will add 3 routes. So you'll buy the Rush Hour bundle, and then it will just add all of those 3 routes onto the list. So, yeah, it's TSW2. So it won't add on anything to Rush Hour. That would be cool, Jake. It starts and goes off, and then will not restart. Well, you're sort of stuck in the mud there, new model buses. I don't know what I'm seeing. Does the train from Horsham go to Haywards Heath and come out with another train? No, it doesn't. That would be the Littlehampton service. The Littlehampton and Orr service. They sometimes connect up at Haywards Heath. Although I'm not sure if they actually still do that. I think they do. No, they still do that. Yeah, the Littlehampton service, and I believe it's the Orr and sometimes Eastbourne service, they're joined together at Haywards Heath. Which we could see, maybe. I don't know if they still have the technology for coupling trains together and uncoupling, obviously not in service mode, or in service mode. I've been sorry for Rio, mate. You've got 11 routes at the minute, so we'll be able to play our old routes in the updated version of TSW2. Yes, Metro. Obviously, Rush Hour is going to be paid for, Metro, and then you get the summer update, which, just imagine it as a big update. You get the updates fixing all the patches and all the bits and bobs. Just imagine it, the summer update is a big one, a big a big normal update, and then Rush Hour is a big DLC with 3 routes instead of 1, so you have to pay for it. Hello Blaze, how are you? And hello User, how are you? Oh, not impressed, Jake, not impressed. Hello Heiko, how are you as well? Guten Tag. Oh, why's that David off, mate? What stations? This is Woodside. Good to hear, User, I'm good. And after this station, it's sort of onto the boring part of the route where you're in the tunnel for about 2-3 miles. Obviously coming into New York Penn, which isn't the nicest of stations. We'll still have Sandpatch Grade in Rush Hour. Well, it won't be in Rush Hour, it will be in TSW2. Metro, let me explain. Rush Hour is an add-on. It's not a whole new game, it's an add-on. So if you don't own Rush Hour, I'm sure TSW2 will pretty much be the same as it was before. If you own Rush Hour, it will just add on the new routes and new content. So yeah, Sandpatch Grade will still be there. Oh, cheers, User. I can't decide whether to get Munich to Augsburg or Hamburg to Lübeck. Which would you say I should get? You're on Xbox, aren't you, Salty Chips? Go for Hamburg to Lübeck. Yeah, because you get the 112 on there. You get obviously the MRC 182. Yeah, Hamburg to Lübeck. No, this is Woodside, honey. All you have to pay for all of the routes, Rush Hour, is £25, and you get all 3 routes in one. So, yeah, it's brilliant. More Mella. Will Dovetail Games extend the South Eastern High Speed to London Victoria? That will be the Chatham Main Line, that would. It sure is, Jake. Yeah, it doesn't look bad, does it, on the inside? We had a smile. There we go, there it is. I mean, we're early, somehow. Oh, right, Metro. Now, I can assure you, Nanny, this is Woodside. I will find a station sign for you. There we go, Woodside. Hampden Park is on East Coastway. That's true, Salty Chips, but then the sounds of the 112 are good, and the 182. And obviously, if you own the 101, then it layers on to Hamburg to Lübeck as well. That's for Salty Chips. Yeah, in my opinion, I'd go for Hamburg to Lübeck out of Munich to Augsburg or Hamburg Lübeck. Especially if you're a console player. My flyby shots don't work on TSW2. Plug in a keyboard and press 8, and you can move about, and you won't move with the train. Hello P-Jan, how are you, mate? Didn't put the tracks for the 7 train. Where's the 7 train? I'm guessing that's the one above. Nice to have it off. And yeah, I believe Hamburg to Lübeck is a longer route, I think. 64 kilometres as opposed to 56. Have DTG confirmed if next gen will get Munich to Augsburg layers in the summer? I don't think they've confirmed it, but I mean there is a next gen version coming, so I would imagine maybe on the next gen version it might have the layers from Munich to Augsburg. As we see on the last gen, apparently it was pretty much breaking the console. See, yeah, they can't be having that. So yeah, maybe we'll have it on the next gen version. Yeah, it's not bad, Mick. Yeah, going strong. Hello Jasper, how are you? Alright, Mella. Why does the destinations not work? What, on here? Or whereabouts? You're going to drive the Long Island Road with you? Awesome, CJ. Well, we'll be doing another service in a second. You could do some sort of little points challenge with us. Have you got a PS5? Yes. And you're good to hear. What date and month do you think Rush Hour will be out? I'm just going to say August, but I don't know. I don't know when it's coming. Summer 2021. So any time between now and September, but I'm thinking August. Let's speed up. Obviously this part of the route is actually part of the northeast corridor, this bit. Sure do, CJ. Sure do. I thought it was confirmed for August. No, it hasn't been confirmed, Metro. I haven't seen you on Farming Simulator, Joe. We'll be back on that on Wednesday, possibly tomorrow. Well, I'm not too sure, actually. But we haven't really been on the community farm, but usually I'm busy on a Sunday. So yeah, we haven't really done that last couple of weeks. We will get back onto it. Can you drive the Bakerloo line? We did that yesterday, CJ, mate. So it'll be a couple of weeks until we get back on that. Oh, awesome, Heiko. Fair enough, munchies. That could be the reason, Pippers. What's really silly, Metro? Ask Matt Pedalston. I don't think he'd tell you. Hang on a second. That doesn't look good. Oh, we're all good. So I don't know my signals on here. Yeah, I'm sure if you went to Matt Pedalston and said, when is rush hour coming, I don't think he'd probably tell you summer 2021. Because it hasn't been officially announced yet. Do you think we'll get a release date for rush hour and the first rush hour roadmap next week? Maybe. Who knows? Not too sure. Obviously, when did TSW2 get announced? When that was coming out? I think that was pretty much straight away. But I'm not sure about rush hour. 313 or 314, I personally prefer, well, in real life, I've only been on the 313. Yeah, see you, Josh. Thanks for coming in, mate. Do you still like South Eastern High Speed? I love it. It's a brilliant route. Why is PC cheaper for Bus Sim 21? Not really too sure, but someone did mention something to do with Sony and Microsoft taking a chunk of the money. So they might have had to put it up. Oh, brilliant, Fawn. Awesome. What are you on about, Metro? The tube is like the London Underground. Similar, yeah. I haven't been on any of them, Jasper. Did you visit the US? Oh, have you visited the US before? No, I would like to, though. Go to New York, sort of the main place. Yeah, we are heading towards Penn Station. And can we try and get up to 35 likes? Obviously, we do stream Train Sim World 2, or Train Sim World, so we do go back on the old one. We do stream that every single day. So if you do want to see more, do subscribe. Come down to Illinois if you overpay tickets. I don't have any reason, Metro, to go to Illinois, mate. Probably the next day after Davidoff. So on the first day, I don't want any sort of lag problems. So I'll probably stick with single player on the first day. What service are you going to do next? Probably probably one of them out of Atlantic Terminal. And go probably up to Jamaica. I think that empty station on South Eastern High Speed, you think it's Ashford International? That's Rochester. Yeah, not Ashford. I don't, that's exactly right, Amela. Right, coming into Penn Station, that I think means we can go. What will be your first BML service? I think the first service I'll do on the Brighton Main Line is, obviously we'll go straight, well, we'll do the tutorial and then we'll go straight on to a service, probably a Gatwick Express, a new train, the 387. Probably from Brighton to London, because obviously we've seen Brighton before, so I want to sort of go north to see what London looks like, sort of, you know. So it'll probably be Brighton to London in the 387. What's your favourite line in the Underground? Tough question, that one. Not really too sure. Either Bakerloo or Victoria. They're the ones I've been on the most. Awesome game room. I'm going to do it the opposite way around. So we've seen Brighton before, so I sort of want to start where we've seen before, and then sort of make my way north to just all the new sort of scenery. So now I'm surprised for when we get into Victoria. You mean the other Ebbsfleet station? What, the Ebbsfleet lower? Yeah, that goes to Ashford that way. Awesome font. Right, gaming room. Right, here we are at New York Penn. Yeah, not too sure, Davidoff. I mean, probably what the starter bus is, or whatever one's sort of the cheapest at the start of the campaign or career. No, the stream doesn't end here, Metro. God, not. Oh, it's only been 40 odd minutes. Now we'll go from Atlantic Terminal and do something from there to somewhere. To Hempstead. Well, we don't do the full thing, but we'll go halfway. But that was the Hicksville to New York Penn service, which was a nice service. When is the next one out then? So it would be this one again. So come on, quickly switch back to 2 before we go for a red light. 14:16. So this one's got about an hour wait here. So not a good turnaround time. Well, I think the double deckers will probably be sort of the last bus you get. Nice metro. Cool. Here we are at New York Penn, so we're going to go from Atlantic Terminal now, and I suppose head to Jamaica probably. Look at that, awesome, innit? This service terminates here. Brilliant. Set the door shut. Victoria line is my favourite. It runs from Brixton to Walthamstow Central. Awesome. You're really loving the Diesel Legends of the Great Western. Can you stream it soon? When did we last do it? I think it will be fairly soon. I think it has been a couple of weeks, so it probably is coming up in the sort of rota. Well, I mean, the rota literally is my memory. I can remember what we haven't done in a while. You think Scania are going to bring double deckers to busing? Maybe as a DLC? Yeah, maybe, because I think we've seen all of the buses already. Right. Let's sort this out. Explore timetable. We're going the M3 this time. Change it up. We'll do summer clear, just because why not? Let's make that 6 cars. And we'll take this as far as Jamaica, most likely. We could do that one, though. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll do... No, we'll do this one. Atlantic Terminal to Hempstead, 8:10. Have you heard of Cambridge Northstowe? Well, I've heard of Cambridge North, but not Northstowe. There's a brand new truck brand for FS20. What's that, Pivers? Is that maybe Scania or... Then we can drive either the Scania or Alexander Dennis double-deckers. Well, I don't think there is Scania double-deckers coming. Let's put that in. It's pretty much the same setup as the M7. So I didn't even do the tutorial for this one. I sort of just got straight in it and knew how to operate it. And yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, the controls are the same as the M7. American Mac. Ah, so remember them on ATS. Get to dim, marker lights, get them off, which they are luckily. Let's get the bits and bobs on up here. all of the technical things. ATC is now on, and we're pretty much ready to go. But actually, no, we're not. We need to charge the brakes, which don't seem to be charging. No, they're already charged, I think. Hempstead's down to Hampstead. I don't think it does here. I'm pretty sure Hempstead is called Hempstead. Can you tell me how fun London is? Because I never visited it before, but I'm from Chicago, but I've heard so many good things about it. It's not bad, London, yeah. There's lots to do there, lots of attractions. Very busy, but I mean, just like every city, really. Yeah, it's an alright place. Obviously, if you do come to the UK on holiday, they obviously do go out of London, do go to all these different places. Even go to Wales or somewhere like that, you know. Completely different. A bit quieter as well. Right, let's get going. Nostrand Avenue next. And we're off. What's a flashing yellow mean? Don't know what that means. In my school we learned about London because that's my favourite city. Awesome. In fact, it's actually 5 out of it. Let's bring the speed down. It's very slow out of Atlantic Terminal. Just because of all, I suppose it's underground with all these points. You got Vinderbet, I think this is Vinderbet yard here. As I thought, yeah, hello. Yeah, morning, Heiko. Hopefully, no. What's happening slow? Yeah, I've been to quite a few areas of London. There are a few, you know, not so nice areas, but quite a lot of it is nice. See you, Jasper. Thanks for coming in, mate. So once we get to the lights, that's when we'll start speeding up, sort of past all the points then. We've got 33 people in. Can we try and get up to 40 lights? We've got 34 at the moment. In Cambridge, they've got new Stagecoach Route Master buses. Oh, awesome. They have announcements too. Well, I remember my local buses, for some reason, use Google Translate. When they first, obviously, they've sorted it out now, but when they first started getting announcements, it was literally Google Translate. So to say primary school, it went primary school. But it's obviously been altered now. Right, let's get the speed up. Brilliant, isn't it? And Nostrand Avenue is pretty much just out of the tunnel. It's quite a steep gradient up there. Yes, trainer, so slow down. There we go. I think the speed does go up to 40 in a second. Yeah, but you can see the gradient coming up, yeah. I don't know if we're on it, I can't actually see, but it's fairly steep up here. And the speed's gone up now. I believe it is actually 40, so that bell is annoying. That's the alerter area. The alerter, I suppose, is supposed to be annoying. It's supposed to keep you alert. Just waiting for your check to clear so I can get my Series S. Awesome, Gordon. In a minute it goes very steep. And I think at one point this was actually the steepest gradient in the game. I mean, it could even still be. No, it's probably the erosion line. It's very steep coming out of it. Scarily steep. Right, we're coming up on Nostrand Avenue. Nice route. What national rail line is your favourite? Probably the Brighton Main Line. Yeah. There's a very short platform here. I think it can only just about accommodate 6 car. Like the back coach will be hanging off. Just. Here we are, Nostrand Avenue. Yeah, very short platform. Yes, I've got you. It's a nice station, this one. Sort of high up over the city. Brilliant. Perfect stop. So we're just in the platform. That's how short Nostrand Avenue is. That a 6 car train can only just about fit in. I mean, look at that. That is less than a metre. What's it, every hour here? I think it's less frequent on this side, I think. Yeah, it's a bit less frequent on this side. But at the moment it is. The next train's in 4 hours. We're going this way, I think it's every hour. I suppose there's probably less people going into Atlantic Terminal. That's why it's a bit less. Well, we did arrive a little bit early. It should be East New York next. Yes, it sure is. Yeah, look at that though. That is very close. And we were right at the end as well on the marker. They fixed the short platforms that. What, have you been there before, Amela? At Nostrand Avenue? It's a cool little station. Good view as well. What station is your favourite? It's a tough one. I like quite a few stations realistically. Horsham, Brighton, Three Bridges. That's an alright station. I like quite a few. .3 miles to East New York. Let's get going. Let's watch it going out. Off we go. Been there loads of times with some Amela. What sort of in the local area? Is there any interesting things around here? Or is it just a residential area? I believe the speed is 45 along here. Obviously it is saying the signal speed is 60. But obviously when the signal speed is higher, you need to follow the track speed. And when obviously the signal speed is lower than the track speed, you need to follow the signal speed. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's 45. My favourite is Slough, Paddington, Huntingdon and Finsbury Park. Awesome. I think we'll probably end up at East New York, possibly, because I sort of want to have a look around the station and get a few collectibles, as I don't think I've ever gotten off there before. So it'd be nice to tick them off. It's a residential area, not really a downtown busy place, quite quiet as well. I suppose that's why it probably gets a infrequent service, so being quiet. The train runs like a rocket. I mean, I wouldn't say this is fast, but if anything, the TGV, that's like a rocket. That thing flies. one train an hour usually. Hello Steve, you'd like to see the DM first? Is that the diesel train, Steve, which runs along here? Well, not this bit. Hello Natalia, evening, I'm good, you're good as well, but I'm off now. See ya, Natalie. Yeah, see ya Natalia, take care. Hello Bradley, how are you? Well, coming up to East New York Station, quite a cool station this one. There'll be in future, Steve. Obviously, we've only had the M3 as DLC for the Long Island Railroad, so I'm sure we might see the diesel train in future. Okay, here we are coming in now. Yeah, so we're going to get off here and just try and find a few collectibles and then we'll then be finished. So I don't think I've ever actually got off the training. Hello Mr. Quicko, I measured some rocks today on my geography trip. That sounds very interesting, Mr. Quicko. I know what it's like. I had to do the same thing a few years ago. I want to play Mind the Gap on Roblox, but because of the lag, my phone, I can't play it. Oh. Hello Mason, how are you? Yeah, quite a cool station this, and I'm guessing there's a road above this. Obviously the one we were, obviously previously above. I'm guessing that's now above us. Oh, God, I did see the Nottingham one, yeah. Let's go and find some collectibles and then that will then be it. Is there any along there? Don't think so. Let's go over here. Arrived on time. Obviously every hour from Hempstead. No, from East New York. Your favourite's Top Gear, fair enough. Well, at the moment I'm watching Clarkson's Farm. That's what I'm watching at the moment on TV. That's pretty good. There's got to be a collectible down there. Is it not? Oh, where's this go? Oh. Don't know. There's a collectibles. No, that's not collectible. I'm sure there's one here somewhere. But I think everyone that fast is fast, yeah. I think we're going to call that an end to the stream there. Obviously, hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. We'll be back tomorrow at around, what time will it be tomorrow? About 1 PM-ish. And that will be on the road possibly tomorrow. Or even a truck drive. I don't know, we'll be on something tomorrow at 1 PM. A driving game. And then, obviously this time tomorrow we'll then be back onto TSW on West Somerset Railway. We're going to be on. But yeah, that is going to be it for me. Obviously, hopefully everyone has enjoyed the stream. Do you enjoy the Long Island Road? Yes. And you want the 387 in GWR? That would be cool. Although they would have to make it a more modern day GWR for that. Obviously the route we've got at the moment is set in 2015. Yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thanks all for coming in. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Obviously you will find links in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and obviously to the merch store. But yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all, and take care. Bye guys. And obviously do subscribe if you do want to see more. See ya. Yeah, let's watch this going out. That would be a nice ending. Go. Train go. Come on. Is it gonna go? I don't know. We've given up. And there it goes. Let's watch that go, and then that'll be it. See you at M3 with your brakes on quite a bit. There it goes. Yeah, well, hopefully we'll see you next time. See you. Has anyone tried running tubes up on Long Island Railroad? I haven't, no. See you all. Take care.